sure whether we're live yet. I'll just refresh the page. Maybe someone can tell me if we're live. I don't know if it goes on straight away. Can you see us yet, baby? Let's have a little click on this then. It says start streaming. Not sure if it fires up straight away. Have a little look. Oh yes, we are. We're live. Right, that's it. I think we're on the live stream now. Right, we've got some chat up there at the moment. Bear with us. We're just setting up. Hope you can hear me okay. Am I switched on? Yes, I think I am switched on the mic. Yeah. If it does deteriorate the sound, everybody, let me know, because I'm still waiting for a lead to come for my microphone setup. I've got a new adapter for it, and the one I'm running off at the moment is a battery one. So just say hello to a few people here. Barbara's in the house. Brendan,
Barbara.
Daniel, show.
Oh, Barbara's in the house.
Yeah, Barbara's everywhere. Ben, hiya Ben, all right mate. Pete Frow's in. Moody Jeep, all right there, Baz. Yeah, we're just getting everybody in first of all, and then we'll start having a little banter, bit of chatting.
John Parrish says he can't hear you.
John Parrish is far away, Sharon.
Yeah, turn his volume
I
up.
can see my microphone working, and I'm sure. Yeah,
It's only,
hold on.
Loud and clear in America.
Of course it is. They're further away than Blinking
No,
John.
somebody's saying your volume is low.
Volume's low. Is it a bit low? Is it? Hold on, bear with me. Hold on.
Yeah,
Let me
it's
twist the
low.
little knob. How's that? Is that any better? I've just twisted the little knob. Banter, Matt Stubbington says banter means rant. Emily O, hello Mark, hiya bud. Hold on, I'm going to get this right now. He just had a little word with me on Facebook about this. Super Mako, is it Mako? Super Mako? 250. Hi Martin and Sharon. Loud and clear, yeah, that's all right. It's coming through loud and clear.
Benedict White says you have no sound.
I have, Benedict.
Perhaps they should put their volumes
Yeah,
up.
check your volumes. Those of you who are saying you've got no sound, I've got a big boom microphone here. You can just see the edge of it there, look.
No, we can't.
That little furry thing which I'm stroking Sharon.
Oh, I can't see. Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, I can.
And I can hear Sharon.
That's all you need to hear.
Who else we got there? Please say hi to my family, mate. We're on holiday on the south coast. That's Gullet 125. Down on the south coast. Whereabouts do you stand down there, bud? EV Star Car, howdy Martin. Oh, pardon me, Shell. Look at that. Look, just had a glug of that. Look, before we go. Before we went on live, it's coming back up again. Laura says she can hear us. Yeah, loud and clear. I think the microphone's all right. Anyone else who's got hearing problems must be down to their volume turned down a bit too low. Anyway, we've had 2 weeks of my daughter just come back from Cyprus.
She's in the air now.
She's up in the air, flying now. Let's have a look. I've got a couple of pictures here.
No missing her.
Yeah, she's just gone back. This was me and Sharon when we went to Cyprus. When was it, Shell?
June.
June. So she's over to see us now, and yeah. So we're missing her and her little children. The house is chaos when they're here. Believe me, you can't see the floor through toys and suitcases, and they don't empty the suitcase out and put stuff in the drawer. Where does it go, Shell?
In fairness, Martin, they didn't have a suitcase like we did when we was there.
Yeah, but you put it on the floor, don't you?
Yeah.
And then you don't only just put it on the floor, you throw it all about the floor so you can't see the floor anymore. I wonder if she's watching. No, she wouldn't be able to watch us in the air, would she? Your sound is only on mono, Martin. Left channel only. Well, as I say, I'm going through a couple of issues at the moment. The lead I wanted to turn up today or yesterday, the bloke on eBay, for some reason, sent me my money back, give me a refund, without no explanation. So I'm having to use the old system at the moment, and we'll have to just make do with it. Jason says he's just done one of the rear shops on his son's Seat Leon. Very easy, just about to do the other side now. I'm going to come on to the shocks a little bit later on, Jace, because I've bought some more gear. We decided to get the gear for Jimmy's van. As you know, the other side we found out was very corroded, the top mount there, if you remember rightly. But we'll talk about that a bit later on anyway. So yeah, Trace is in the air now, and bottom line is that we got a quiet house. Jimmy's out at football, Sharon, watching Lincoln play somewhere or other, and me and Sharon are home alone. Hey, baby?
He's at Doncaster.
Doncaster they're playing today anyway, yeah. Right, great t-shirt. The new Retrorestore style is good. Yeah, this is the new t-shirt as you can see there. On YouTube you can get one of these from the link below on YouTube. And I had Kelly Crossland send me a message on Facebook saying that Denby John wanted to see if we were still printing. I said no, we do them via the link below on YouTube now. And this is Denby John in his vest. Look at that. Oh, where is it? Oh, where's that gone? Oh, hello. The images are gone.
No, we're all black.
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on. Why is that then? Why has the images disappeared? Is it because I've taken... Oh, hold on. I just realised I pulled the big lead out. Put the wrong lead back in again. Bear with me. My memory's card share. Talk to him, baby.
Why do you have to touch things?
It's not about touching things now. It's because I've got limited access or USB ports.
Everybody's out. You've only got 61 watching today. They're all out in the
again,
sun.
that's right, yeah. Right, this should show it. Where is it? Denby John? No, oh my god, it's not come up, is it? Oh no, he didn't want that either. it's going Pete's Hong again, folks. Where's that gone then?
What have you done now?
I don't know, Sharon.
It's gone black again. No, we're back. We're back now.
What's that all about then? All my images I've lined up. I wanted to show you. There's one thing I can show you. If you did want to do a super chat below, you can send the email to Retrorestore UK once you've done your super chat, and I'll send you a sticker. So I can get the email address up there now, as you can probably see. Oh, I'm really annoyed with that. Can I just try one more time? Why did I pull that? I don't even know why I bleeding pulled it out in the first place. No, look, it's gone, disappeared. Oh, no, don't like that.
Is it just that one that's gone? Because
Yeah.
we come up on Paphos, didn't we?
Yeah, you did actually. What's that then? Where's that then? Hold on, Sharon. Martin and Sharon. In Cyprus. Yeah, that come up.
What about that other one above it then?
Well, that's a family photo. I was going to show that a bit later on, Sharon. Oh. I had that picture on my phone. I don't know why it's gone off there. Right, anyway, let's have a look at the emails for a minute. Let's have a quick look at there. Jack Thomas says hello.
Can you get us off the screen like that?
Oh, sorry, yeah, of course. See, it's flustered me that, because I was going to show you stuff. I've pulled bleeding plugs and jacks out and... Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I feel like a rant coming on. Yeah, Jack Thomas says hello. Peter Lake's there as well. I'm here. Who's that? Jard Vlogs. I'm here now. Sorry I'm late. You're not late, mate. We've only just started. You're all right there. John Shelton. That just shot past me. Where did that go? They shoot past me, these bleating names, Shell.
I can't insert. You're making the names up?
No. Hello from Ohio. Glad to see you. That's John Collar. The Hawaiian, thanks for the sticker. Oh, you got your sticker, bud. Nice one. Thanks for the donation as well. Or not the donation, the tip rather. Some people like to buy us a pint. Martin, our Zavira B had the head skimmed and we put it all back together now and the starter motor nearly caught fire. Wow, that was Towson Garage Limited Restorations and Vehicle Repairs. I wonder what that was all about then. Why did the starter motor nearly catch fire, bud? Let us know. You had to have the head skim though, did you? Oh well, never mind. Not a very nice job stripping down one of them things. Not much space in there as well, but there you go.
Slime Voggers is here. She should be in the air.
Oh, she should be in the air. That's our daughter Tracy. Look.
Oh, she not taken off.
She could, I don't know. She don't say.
Perhaps she's coming back to mummy. Oh, I hope so.
Richard G said, "Hi, Martin. This is the first time catching us live." Yeah. Well, it's 2 o'clock every Saturday afternoon. If you've got nothing better to do, you can listen to us ramble and rant on. Alan Saville says, "Hi Martin and Sam, just been watching your vintage meat grinder video." Yeah, that's those of you who don't know, we've got a channel Retro Hacks as well. I'm going to try and click some pictures here. And I restored a meat grinder on there. Let's have a look here. Oh, hello, let's come up, shall look. So that was the meat grinder which we actually repaired or restored. When I say restored, these things are never going to get used again. A lot of people tend to think that it's going to be used again. No, this is out of date now. It's old. It's 70 odd years old. and as you can probably see there, it's covered in rust. And what I basically done was powder coat it. And I've got this chrome powder coat, as you probably know, and that's the sort of effect you can get with this powder coating. And there's the finished article there. And I think you'll agree that from that down to that would look nice as a bit of kitchen alias somewhere, you know, a bit of
Yeah, not in my kitchen.
Eh?
Not in my kitchen.
Oh no, baby. I made a mince.
Hard work.
She bought £10. Was it 10? When you say £10, that wasn't in weight, was it?
No, money.
£10 of. She didn't buy a mince. She bought. What is it? What beef was that?
He said it was the beef that uses for mincing.
Oh yeah.
With a bit of fat in.
Jason's just give us a £2 donation, shall?
Just give me my money back for me mince.
You can see my email address on there, Jason. Send me your name and address on there, and we'll of course send you one of our famous stickers, which people have been sending me where they've been sticking them, and a couple of people have put them on and around there certain equipment. Someone put it on a trolley jack, if I remember rightly, and someone's got it on a toolbox, I think, if I remember rightly. Thanks for that, Jason. Well appreciated,
Oh,
bud.
they're still on the ground.
What?
Slime ball. Sorry, I just see my daughter. I'll go automatically to her. Sorry.
Well, of course you do, baby.
Aww. They're still in the UK and they're not with me.
Oh well, never mind. We had to drive. Well, a little bit tired today. We done from where we live in Lincolnshire down to Bryce Norton, which is where we had to take Tracy and her kids yesterday to go back to Cyprus, and that journey took us about 3 hours each way. So we dropped them off and then we come home. We didn't get into about 12:30 this morning, basically. So me and Sharon a bit tired. I had a little bit of a headache, Sharon, right there.
So have I.
Right above the eyeballs. Just that driving at night sort of thing, you know.
Mine is from a broken heart.
Steve 61098 says, "Hi Martin, please say hi to me, Steve, and my son Mark." Of course I know Steve and Mark. You're in the old darts team, Steve, if I remember rightly, with Mark. We done some t-shirts for you quite a while ago now. So yeah, good luck to you, bud. Nice to see you. You did send me an email, I think, on Facebook the other week, or last week maybe. Barbara, turned out well, Martin. What turned out well?
Yeah, the mincer.
Oh, sorry, the mincer, yeah. I thought you said me. It did turn out well, and it's actually very, very heavy. I've had some stupid comments on Facebook.
Oh, it's making sad.
Shout, hold on for a minute. I've got to do it. Hold on. Where are we? You wouldn't believe it. Wait there. Let me get it. Right, here we go, look. Yeah, it's not heavy. This old cumbersome thing is basically, not a, what you call it, a prop, I suppose. There we go, look, that's it in real life. You've just seen the pictures. It's a bit dirty because we have actually used it, and on my Retrorestore channel, we done, let's say Sharon bought this £10 in money worth of mince, so we minced it. But basically, this will go as a bit of kitchen alias somewhere, you know. You're not going to have this bolted to your worktop in your normal house, basically, you know.
Oh, it's British made. Look at that.
Yeah, no, it's British made.
That's a rare thing.
It is a rare thing, Sharon. It's called an empire, look. Can
And
you see that? I
See,
don't think you see
things
that,
were
look.
made to last years ago.
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine, they probably pumped out hundreds of, or not hundreds of thousands, but probably thousands of these, and it's a big cast heavy unit, and probably every granny had one of these sort of thing, you know. They're going to put it down first before I start ranting. So, common sense. I've had people say in the comment section, right, listen to this. You listening, Chef? Powder coating, is it food grade safe? Powder coating.
What is it?
It's powder coating. They make kitchen equipment nowadays with powder coating coverings, right? Okay, listen. That thing's probably 70 years old. It wasn't plated or nothing. It wasn't chrome plated. It was actually painted. The paint's probably got lead in it, and they're probably going to say, "Oh, is that powder coating food safe?" One, it's never going to be used as a grinder. We only done that meat mincing just to show people what it does and how physically the movement you go through to produce mince. It's all done electronically now. Or not electronically, I mean in the food processor.
It is electric in the butchers, isn't it? They see it when I've seen it in
Yeah,
there.
but that you minced that, Shan, that was blinking hard
Oh,
work,
it was
wasn't
hard
it?
work.
So, yeah, that's when people used to do things more physical before electricity come in and you know, and people had labour-saving devices, so to speak. Anyways, let me just say thanks, Owen. Thanks for that, bud. The email's on the screen there. Just send me your name and address, and I'll ship you off one of our stickers, bud. Thanks very much for that donation there, or tip, should I say? Yeah. So they're having a go at me. Oh, then someone else said, I don't like it chrome. It was chrome originally. Chrome-coloured, silver-coloured bait. Sharon. Oh, these people. Unbelievable. I know it's not you lot, but there's a few blinking nutcases out there, and they probably watch stuff on telly and just accept it. But when they see it on YouTube, I've got to rant again in a minute. I've got to rant again in a minute on this one. They feel that they need to tell you stuff that is irrelevant. I shouldn't keep on about it, but I've got to fill the rant space up, haven't I? And here's another one. I got a message from a friend of mine in the US, internet friend, so to speak. He runs a channel, again, a restoration channel called Rescue and Restore. And he sent me an email, because I did it for him not so long back. And he told me, I noticed someone has replicated his channel. He's doing very well. He's only got about 7 or 8 videos up. And he's earning very big money at the moment, and he's doing very well. And his restorations are second to none. He does powder coating. In fact, I got my powder coating set up by watching him, because at the end of the day, it's something I've been meaning to do for a long time, but that gave me the incentive to get it going. And there's not many people doing powder coating on restorations on YouTube. Anyway, so I sent him an email, must be about 2 months ago, and someone was basically copied or cloned his YouTube channel, and so I sent him an email saying that you watch out with this. Anyway, that got taken down. Anyway, he contacted me on Facebook, I think it was last week, and he said someone has nicked your restoration video, put it on, not on YouTube, on Facebook, and it was, you know, the one where I restored the train, that little puff train I showed you about, the red and black one with the black roof. And he sent me the link, and anyway, I went and had a look at it, and this chap has got a channel on Facebook, or group, whatever you want to call it. My video was on there, but it wasn't my video as in mine anymore. He'd sped it up, he'd taken the whole length of the video, he'd made it like speeded up, so it was all fast and all blah blah blah. He put this horrible music over the top of everything. He took my opening sequence away, which has got my YouTube name and channel and retro hacks or whatever. And at the end of the video, he's put his own little ident, his own like channel marker, so to speak. So I went through the procedure of Facebook, you can copyright infringement and all that. But then I contacted him directly, and I managed to get him on Messenger, and he see the message, because you get a little identification that he's seen it. And you know what he done? He wanted me to apologise to him. Once I told him that you stole my video and you're using it on your channel without my permission, he said, well, I think you're out of order. He said, I want you to apologise because I'm promoting you. Now, I get people all the time from similar sort of people, like on Facebook and on YouTube, say to me, can we have the rights to upload your video to our site? And we get thousands and thousands of hits every day, and we'll leave a credit underneath pointing them to your channel. Well, 9 times out of 10, no one ever points to them, no one ever goes to them, but that's their little way of saying, we're giving you something back and we're not stealing your content. I never agree to any of that stuff. And a lot of people build channels around other people's content, and as a result of it, they haven't got to do the work themselves. And all they do is reap the benefit just by saying to the copyright creator that we will give you a credit, basically. And that's not good enough. But this person didn't even give me a credit, and he took my property, changed it to his own thing, and took away all the idents, and he had about 700 odd comments on this video. Anyway, cut a long story short, he took it off because I told him I've reported him to Facebook anyway. But yeah, he wanted me to apologise to him because all he was doing was promoting me. Phil Minutes, nice one, Phil. Send it to the email address you can see on the screen there, your name and address, Phil, and we'll put you a sticker in the post, buddy. Much greatly appreciated, yeah. So there you go. Not much of a rant, but it was a little rant. But I wish I had that picture, because as I say, John, I mentioned you earlier on, Denby John has got our new vest on, which you can see on the YouTube link below the video, basically, you know, and it's got this logo on. And I've not seen it on the vest. I haven't seen these. That's why I bought one myself, actually. And there you go. That's the same as the stickers, as you can probably see. And it says Repair and Restore at the top there. Martin Butler there. And Restorations. Retrorestore Restorations. And that's what we do for this channel. And that is the same one, as you know, which we give out on the stickers, which are basically in there. And Phil's going to get one of these as well, as Jason has just done a little, give us a little tip jar, basically. Did he even link to you, Shark Media says? He did put a link below in the description, but in my way of thinking, no one really clicks on them links, to be honest with you. Just because the link's there, you watch a video, and then that's it, you go on to the next one. So, I don't know. It's a bit of a grey area, but people shouldn't take... He said he didn't steal it. I said, well, I never knew about it. I said, you changed it and you altered it, but he still wanted me to apologise, so I blocked him anyway. But you get people like that. What else we got here? Put watermarks on your videos. Yes, I've toyed with that. On YouTube, there is a little logo on the corner, but I don't know whether that's just on the YouTube side of things. I'm not too sure. I'll have to look into that. I could put a little watermark in the top corner or something. Yeah, I could do that. I'm not too sure. I'll have to look into that. It's a good point, actually. Well done for giving us that idea. Tell HS Grinder, originally hot dipped, half just like half conduit. Were they hot dipped? Were they? Tell? I didn't know that. As I say, I knew it weren't plated because it was silver. It might have been Galv plated, I don't know, but it looked possibly shinier than what it was when I got it at the end of the day. I don't really know there, to be honest with you. Benedict says, what is that? Let's have a look here. If he was promoting you, he'd have shared your YouTube video. Well, that's right, yeah. I mean, people can download the videos. I allow embedding on different websites, but don't mess about or touch them, or even change them, because that then infringes. You're infringing on someone's copyright when you do that. A lot of people do that. I love your Will Hare says, love your Clio Mark II fixing videos. Yeah, again, whatever cars we sort of get hold of, those are the cars that I actually work on. As you know, we've had the Clio. That was Jimmy's car, basically. The Corsa, Safiras, Mondeos, now the Signum, Astras, all that sort of stuff. So, Mini, all these cars are the ones we've worked on, basically. Feverish Ferret, please say hi to the Jackson family, shall. That's the, are they a singing family, do you reckon?
Could be, couldn't they?
Like the Michael Jackson, well, he's not here anymore, is he, Shell?
No, he's gone.
Eh? What's he got to do, Shell?
Heaven.
Yeah, we all know. Tracy Brad Holt says, hi all. Brett Benedict says, I wonder how that would work in a magistrate's court. I didn't steal his lawnmower, I was promoting his lawnmower repair business. Yes, good point. I think you'll find that they're still trying to find... It's very hard to pin people down, especially when you're broadcasting in different countries with regards to law and stuff like that. But that's why these platforms like YouTube and Facebook, for example, they have their own moderation systems, let's say, and you have to play within their rules. So if it says you're not allowed to take someone else's work and alter it, that's it. Right, Gullet125, he's just given us a little tip there. Thanks very much, Gullet Bud. Answering your question, we're in Chelsea. Oh, right. Bun Leisure. Please say hi to me, my wife, and my 3 boys. Just done that, down Chelsea.
He should have named his boys, put his boys' names down.
Yeah, I know, well, he might have forgotten his boy's name, Shell.
He's supposed to that worn out.
He's supposed to be worn out, yeah.
People say you go to holiday to recharge,
yeah, cheers,
you know.
cheers, bud. Nice one. Chelsea, is that Chelsea? I've heard of Chelsea Bill before. Have we ever been to Chelsea?
Isn't that Sussex? No, is it?
No.
I'm sure. Was it Cam Sands way, Southsea?
It's on the south coast, yeah. It's all down that way. You got Bognor Regis down there. You got.
He's going to tell us in a minute. I'm going to look extremely stupid.
Yeah, we've probably been there. I don't know. You know,
it's about Chelsea.
We used to live on the south. Of course it does, Shao. We're Southerners. Hey. Outback Vinyl says, "Hi, I love the channel." Yeah, you've been here for a while now, haven't you? That's right. I know. I recognise you.
Oh, is that Bracklesham Bay? Love Bracklesham Bay.
Roy's the boy just popped in, Shao.
And he's a little girl, should I say?
Roy's the boy. No, Roy's the boy. He's not a little girl, Shao.
No, I said I used to go there when I was a little boy.
Oh, it's near there, is it? Oh, right, okay. Richie Jackson's in the house. Hello, Martin and Sharon. Late in this week, want to thank you for sending... Oh, you got your sticker. I've put it on my wall of fame. I think I saw a picture of that, Rich. I might be wrong. Was it on Instagram, I think? I was on Instagram earlier on or yesterday, and I had a quick look around there, and I thought I saw my sticker stuck somewhere. Someone else sent me it on their trolley jack. I said that, didn't I, Sharon?
Yeah, you're repeating yourself, so I'm getting old.
I am getting old, Sharon. I do repeat myself. Gullet 125, near Chichester, Sharon.
Yeah.
I don't know where Chichester is, Sharon.
Near Chelsea.
Good point. Yeah, it's all right, Roy. I'm still struggling with my setup at the moment. I was waiting for a lead to come from me mic. I know the audio's probably all right, but it's running on battery as opposed to main powers. I bought this. Look, where is it? Oh no, I can't touch it. I can't touch it. It's all plugged in still. But I bought a 48 volt phantom supply for me microphone, and I need a small 3.5 jack for it to plug into my computer, which I'm waiting for. The Diesel Guy, hi from me. Nice to see you both again. Yeah, we're here every Saturday, as you know, at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Jason says, I'd like to say hi to my kids, Martin, but that would take forever to write their names. We've got 9 names between them. Blinking hell, what's that, a football team? Yeah, we just as you know, as I said, I got the top mount for Jimmy's car. You remember we done the shock absorber on that, and I've just bought that at the moment. It's the new top mount. That top mount cost about £38 now. That's the bit that we need changing. But I also got a drop link as well. These plastic drop links are horrible things at the end of the day. But and I also bought new discs and pads, as you can probably see there, for the Vauxhall Signum.
A big delay because we're still on the first picture.
Hey, yeah, I know you are, Shay. You're on a 9-second delay. Sharon's wondering why there's a delay between her computer.
It's 9 seconds.
Well, it's probably 11 seconds, Sharon.
It's just changed now.
Jason says we've got Robin Reliance for banger racing on Monday. Well, I don't think they'll last very long, will they? They're only on a little chassis, Shay. You know, like the chassis we got in the garden for the Reliant Regal.
Oh, I know the chassis very well.
You know it very well, baby?
Well, it's been out there long enough.
It's been out there for about a year, yeah, that's right.
I'd say a bit more than that.
Well, maybe.
Mm.
And the bodies must fall apart. I've been to Caravan banger racing, and they don't last very long, Shay, do they? Remember we went to Skeggy, didn't we? To look at that. Matt Stubbington says, oh well, best get off here. Too much needed to get done and nothing getting done watching these classic rants. Oh, babe, what's for dinner, baby?
Today,
Tomorrow.
yeah, it depends on the weather, really.
Tomorrow. No, hot out here today in the UK. Well,
now
definitely in the Midlands.
Gone home.
Hey?
I said, now my daughter's gone home.
Yeah, I know, baby.
She was there, couldn't
Is,
Right, the boy's got his hours, which is good.
what do you mean he's got... Oh, have you? Oh, nice one, Roy. Nice one. I didn't know that, mate.
Well, you did put it on there.
Yeah, I know, I didn't see it, Shao, because when I start talking sometimes, I'm like you, I can't multitask.
Pardon me.
Steve Stevens has just come back from Butlins in Skegness. Could have called it for a brew. We spend quite a lot of time this time of year, Shao.
Did they go out? Did they go to the Trawler's Catch?
Did you go to Trawler's Catch restaurant on the seafront by the
Mind
cocktail?
you, if you're in Butlins, why would you go out? You've got everything
Well,
there.
it's all inclusive, Shao.
Yeah. Well, it's not all inclusive, is it? You've got to pay for your meals.
Hey?
You've got to pay for your meals in there. It's not like the old days when you used to get your evening meal.
Yeah, well, those old days, Sharon. Nothing but a bit of gavel tape. What's that holding what together? Oh, yeah, Robin Reliance. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. What else we got there? Diesel guy is so close on 3.5 4,000 hours. If anyone can help, please do have a look at his channel and subscribe, people, if you want to get him nearer to his 4K mark. When do you post a new video, Henry says, Henry G? Well, on Retro Hacks, I'll post one every week. I've moved it from Wednesday to Friday now, so my restoration videos or restore videos are on Retro Hacks go out on a Friday now. I think that's a better place or time for them to happen. And Retro Restore, they happen as I do work. I've got work to do this week, as you know, but I've been a bit slow with videos over the last couple of weeks, as I said, because my daughter was over from Cyprus. Show, where's that gone? Did you hide something there, Sharon?
No, I've just opened it.
Oh, right.
He wants a shout out for his channel.
Yeah, Benedict White, he does, I think he does restoration type videos.
What's the name of his channel, though?
Well, but if people click on the little 3 dots at the end next to his name, they can go straight to his channel, Sharon.
See, I wouldn't know that.
Well, I've just told you.
Yeah.
If you click on it, yeah, you see?
Oh, yeah, go to channel.
That's right, yeah, so...
There are some people out there like me that wouldn't know that.
Yeah, well, obviously, Shal, I'm educating you now, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right, got them today, so it's now in for review. Yeah, it's an automatic process, that, as you know, Roy. Mix went through in no time, to be honest with you. When mine first got monetised, Retro Hacks, that took over a month to monetise, that did, and I lost a lot of money because I had a video that went, not viral, but it took off. It had about 250,000 views on it in a very short space of time, but you know, I lost that money, but there you go. It's all right now. Barbara, have you heard of the new product called Bondi? It's not glue, it bonds everything under UV light. Yes, Barbara, I have actually. That is taken from the dental industry, I think. What Barbara's talking about there, I see, funny enough, that popped up on Facebook in my ads the other day. It's like a, you know, like a glue. You put glue on, like, let's say 2 bits of plastic that are broken, like an arm of a pair of glasses snaps in half. And you put this glue in between it, and then you shine a UV light on them, and it cures in seconds. That's what the UV light does to this. So, yeah, they've used that in medicine or the medical field for quite a while, Barbara. It's just been bringing it into mainstream now. It looks very good, I must say, but I don't know about prices and how much it costs. So we'll have to wait and see. Cheers for that one. The 3 dots useful. Oh, you probably didn't know that either,
There's
Benedict.
a lot of us out there.
Yeah, so if you click the 3 dots on the end of people's comments, you see 3 little dots. You've got a few things there. You can go to the person's channel directly, basically. So, yeah. Tracy and Brad Holt. Yeah, been working on cars this morning. Spent more time looking for missing tools. I still haven't found my breaker bar. Jimmy's adamant that he don't know where it is.
Just you and your senior moments.
Sharon, I don't think half of my senior moments are senior moments, because people take stuff without me knowing, and I know it should have been where it is, and I spend an hour looking for tools, and it drives me crazy. And that's what happens. That's what happens when you say you've got youngsters or kids, but my youngsters, or the oldest, how old's Gary? 34? Gary's 34, yeah. Jimmy's 22. And, well, I've actually got a picture of them all here, look, Shal.
And Tracy.
There's our little family. Oh, that's gone as well, Shal.
What have you done with my family?
Oh, they've disappeared, Shal.
No, don't say that, Martin.
No, I meant the pictures. I had them on there. Why is that doing that? I don't know. Anyway, I can't show you them either. What else was I going to show you on here? Signal. Yeah, I can't show you them pictures. I don't know why that is. Never mind.
I do mind.
So what else have I got here I want to talk to you today about? Right, I don't know, does anyone use a GoPro at all? I mean, this is my GoPro camera, which I use a hell of a lot when I'm filming on my Retro Restore channel. I've shown this before. It's not this colour, it's in a metal case, basically. I don't want to take it out. Or shall I take it out? Yeah, I will take it out. Hold on. Can I take it out? No. Oh, can it come out? Come on. It needs coaxing. It needs coaxing out like Sharon does. Yeah. And I do all my filming on this little. This is a GoPro Hero 5, by the way. There we go. That's more what you're probably used to seeing. And this is supposed to, well, it's totally waterproof. It's supposed to be. Now, my on and off button. I don't know if you can see that there. It's got a hole in it. That's the rubber covering over, because this is waterproof, as I say. I can't find these rubber covers at all about. Does anyone know? You can get a new lens for it. These unscrew, they clip off, and you can get a new lens for it. But that rubber button there, I can't find it, and it's really a nuisance because it's probably done with my finger now when I'm turning it on and off basically. But does anyone know where you can get GoPro parts like that? I haven't seen them, but I don't want to have to upgrade. But I probably will upgrade for the simple reason being, the new GoPro or the GoPro 7 at the time of us doing this little video, the GoPro 7 has got fantastic image stabilisation on it. But realistically, I mean, I really mainly use this on a tripod, so you know, I'm not really too bothered about it as such. It's only when you're moving about and you're trying to pan something nice and smoothly, sort of thing. You know, definitely on older cameras it can be a lot more jittery. But yeah, anyone got any ideas? Let me know. Right, what have we got here? What GoPro? That is a GoPro Hero 5 Black Edition, that one. Roy, so I've had, I think, yeah, this one's got the screen on the back, as you can see. The earlier ones didn't have the screen. I used to have a, was it a 4 or a 3? I can't remember now. Where I had to buy the screen extra and fit that on the back, basically, and it was a very big, bulky thing. But this one, that's not bad. Where are we? Back in 1970, this is Mark. Back in 1976, my mate Huey had a robin when the only club in town let out, one of the boys would pick it up and hide it. Well, they picked the robin up. Bit difficult that, blinking hell. I've heard people push them over. I mean, you can stand next to it and just push it, and you can get the wheels off the ground. Well, you can with my Reliant Regal, which I did when I first got it in the video which I showed of me doing the first look round or restoration of it, where we had to move it, sort of thing, you know. Right, what else? How many people in the house, Sharon?
What do you mean in there? Oh,
What do you mean? Not just me and you.
No, that's 93.
93 people. What we got here? Blah, blah, blah. Hi, Stefan says hi, Martin and Sharon.
Hello.
1954 B John. Hi, Martin and Sharon. What a cracking day it is out there. We've pulled the curtains, as you probably know, but when you walk out there, you get like a wall of heat, and it's. We should be out in the garden, Sharon, shouldn't we?
Yes, we should.
But we're not. We're in here. So yeah, Roy's the boy. He's just got up to 4,000 hours now, Roy. So I think you've been doing a lot of longer videos, Roy. And you've been doing, like I see the other day, you had maybe a 5, was it 3 hours or 5 hours video of doing, well, you was just repairing a lawnmower basically. So yeah, you're going to get your hours up if people watch that. Oh, Gary's online, Sharon. Isn't that interesting? Did you see your meat grinder, Gary, or meat mincer? That was Gary's, by the way. That meat mincer I restored. That's my boy Gary. I wonder why them pictures disappeared, Sharon. Hey, some of them have come through and some of them ain't. I find it very strange. Owen says, what's the next project you're starting, Martin? Well, as you know, I keep banging on about, I started work on the Triumph Acclaim, but now, I just got all the cars out of the way last week, and now I decided to buy the discs for the Signum, which you've seen, and also get the other suspension sorted out on the other side of Jimmy's car, so I've got to do them this week, so that's the next so-called project. Then it will be the Triumph Acclaim, as you probably know. Dean, hi, great content as always. Nice one. Chris has sent some pics. Sharon, your brother. He sent some pictures to you.
I've just asked on the telly in his front room.
Yeah, we're only coming across on, is it 1280 by 720, Shao? He's probably watching on his 50. Has he got a 55 or 65 inch screen?
He's bragging, isn't he?
TV. Well, ours is 50. What's ours?
No, 60, isn't it?
65,
Oh,
isn't
I
it?
don't know.
Yeah, 65. But it can just deteriorate a little bit on very big screens. But normally I like to do 1080p, which is 1920 by 1080, which is very good quality, you know. Oh, it is a 65. Chris has got a 65 inch flat screen. Are they getting bigger tellies? Do you know that? Hold on for a minute. Hold on. Right, why is it we've got these massive, fantastic TVs, right? Listen. And when you go into like a shop...
Hang on. Why did you say listen there? They've got no choice.
Listen, Shell. Listen to this one. You go into these like places where they sell them, and you go to the back, and they've got them all lined up, and they've got pictures on the screen of fantastic scenery. They've got fishing tanks and all that, or you've got fantastic, like vivid colours and stuff like that. Yeah. And we have to watch this reality TV rubbish that they're putting on nowadays. They come out with a new one show, didn't they? Oh, she's gone. She does that. I talk a lot to myself. When I turn around, she's gone. And we've got loads of rubbish we have to watch. I'll tell you what you do notice, though. When you're watching an old, like, let's say you're watching an old Top of the Pops or an old programme from before the 80s or 90s, say, for example, you can see how, that on these large TVs, that them pictures aren't nowhere near the quality of today's stuff. I mean, it's so realistic now. And you watch a film, an action film, of today's quality, it seems to be more style over substance. In other words, the humans in them are performing superhuman manoeuvres and throwing themselves up, and the crash sequences are all CGI created, right? But nothing's realistic anymore. Where's the real stories gone? I'll tell you where the real stories are gone. Like, do you watch the adverts? Do you watch in between the programme? And at the different times of day, how they target or the people, the demographics of the people they think are in the adverts. During the day, you've got over 50 plans, insurance plans. You've got funeral cover, because they know all the people at home are probably near to death. Funeral cover. Sell your home, or quick having a loan, release equity in your house. And you know what I find most irritating? It's when I'm sitting down at probably about between 5 and 6 o'clock, they're putting images on in these adverts of, there was one which I was watching yesterday, or day before yesterday, and it was people with skin conditions. And they showed people, no disrespect to these people, it's not their fault, it's time and a place, but why put this advert on at 5 and 6 when they know people are going to be eating, with all these skin conditions and boils and pressing, pussing things, Sharon? Shall? What? Them adverts. What about? Well, it put me off my blinking dip to my tea. It did, Sharon. Do you know what I've done, Sharon? I shut my eyes. I was eating, I missed my mouth at one point. Horrible. How they tailor the adverts to what they think who are watching.
Do you just not drink?
Yes, I do, baby. Give me something to it. Give me. Fill that vodka up, baby. And Chris Arrowsmith says, YouTube is where you find real world situations nowadays. Yes, you're 100% right there, Chris. A lot of people say...
Empty.
Eh?
Your glass ain't empty.
What? Is it half full or is it half empty, Shell?
Well,
Shell, watch, look. Oh, pardon me. Oh, that's all I drink now, soft drinks. Don't drink pints anymore. I've done my years of drinking.
oh, yes, you did.
Eh?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Well, I've done all that, been through that. And we're coming through it anyway, never mind. But yeah, reality TV, I rather... And if I'm honest with myself, the more stuff I watch is what I want to watch is on YouTube, you're right, online. We sit down in the evening, we like to sit in the living room and we like to have our dinner. For some reason, it's probably habit forming. We've always watched soap operas. We've always watched not Crossroads, it would have been Crossroads in the 70s. EastEnders, Emmerdale, I said that, didn't I? Coronation Street. And the storylines of them now are all about misery, yeah, it's all about misery. There's no fun anymore. This world we live in. Is it progression? Have we progressed as a species in the 21st century, Sharon?
Yeah.
Don't know. Anyway. Jason, you've just emailed your address. Nice one, mate. I can't check it right at the moment because that means opening up different folders. Nice one. Thanks for that, bud. Steve, go on, Martin. Love the rants. I think my rants, to be honest with you, are basically what other people think anyway. We all think this. when we're sitting down watching adverts, I talk to the and we turn the volume down now, to be honest with you, and Sharon gets her clackers out. Sharon, I say you turn the adverts down and you get your clackers out, don't you? That's we still got to play them. Look, remember the jacks I showed you about last week? Was it last week? That little ball game. Sharon likes ball games. Oh, funny, I know. Anyway, let that one go. Unbelievable. Let's have a look at what we've got here now. Blah, 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 blah. Fun things to do with tech. That's a new one. I haven't seen you here before, bud. Good afternoon. Hope I am well. Yeah, I'm fine, mate. Just got a bit of a headache at the moment. We've had a long day yesterday, driving 6 hours in the car. Hence, we're drinking plenty of fluids, baby.
That's right.
Yeah. Where's the umbrella?
Outside.
And the pineapple chunks floating. Hey?
Bit disturbed, but we haven't had many likes. We want thumbs up.
Yeah, smash that old like button, as Roy the boy says. I don't watch them, but I have them on the telly. Exactly the same with me, Roy. Sharon watches them, and I don't think she knows why she's watching them. Because everything in the soap operas now, you're just sort of looking at it, and it's meaningful rubbish, basically.
Yes, Gary, your gearbox lasted, so it's coming back to you, mostly with petrol, well, no, diesel, and the gearbox.
1954, John says, yeah, chucked the TV out 4 years ago, best thing I ever did, and it saves loads of money. TV is crap these days. Well, the great thing, well, you say you done it 4 years ago, John. Smart TVs, I don't like it that the cameras on them, they can watch you and all that, but you can now get YouTube on the smart TV now, which is, I do all my YouTube watching in the living room on the smart TV, linked up to the broadband. So yeah, that's fantastic. That's fine. But yeah, as for watching TV as we know, terrestrial TV, it's all.
I watch a lot of films, though, don't I? I am at.
Yeah, but you watch stuff I don't watch, Sharon.
I watch Netflix.
We should live in separate rooms, Sharon.
Well, I usually go and do my ironing in the other room while watching the film, don't I?
Yeah, I mean we're lucky enough to have quite a big house, and we've got different rooms, and we've got another living room which Sharon goes in to do her ironing. Because I'd rather watch Sharon ironing than watch the telly. Hey? Sharon? Come on, baby. Nearest and Dearest is on YouTube, Mark says. Yeah, that was old Jimmy Jewell and, what was her name? Hilda Baker. Yeah, I remember that, but again, back in the 70s. But the trouble is now, who's writing these comedies now?
Well, there's a new one starting soon, isn't there? Scarborough, by the man that does Benidorm. Now, I really like Benidorm.
Yeah, he's all right. That's what's his name, Sharon?
It's going to be as good. My brother will pop
Chris,
up
if
and
you're
give
on,
his name.
What's his name?
What's his name that writes Benidorm, Brother John?
Yeah, what's his name? Can't remember it off the top of my
head.
But again, British humour, as you probably know, is based on innuendos. Oh, the diesel guy. Oh, nice one. Cheers, buddies. Give us a little tip there.
Oh.
Go and get yourself a long pint, I think we'll have to out on show. But I don't drink anymore. You just bought me that, diesel guy. Fizzy water with squash in, that's what I have there. And it's not normal squash, there's no sugars in that. Cheers, bud. Nice one. Thanks very much indeed.
Darren Litton.
Darren Litton, that's it.
That just shows my brother's disappeared.
Yeah, Darren Litton. He's one of the sort of only script writers of today's era who write comedies with innuendos in. Because everything's so politically correct now. Ridiculous. Dean says, Martin, can you give my wife Denise a shout out?
Hello,
Denise! Say hello to Denise, baby.
I said hello, Denise, but you overshouted as usual.
I can't overshout you, baby. If the mic is starting to deteriorate, let me know, folks.
Oh, somebody's going to skeg in the morning. I hope it's nice and I hope you leave early.
Phil, if you've done your little, I think, did you put the tip jar there? The super chat thing at the bottom, just drop us a couple of pence or whatever, and you can send an email then to my Retrorestore UK email, which is on the screen there as you can see just below me, and I'll send you a sticker, bud. When you're doing the car, it says, what's that, Gary? What's you saying? When you're doing the car, as it's good weekend.
From Gary and the crew.
Oh right, yeah, sorry.
Silly
it won't be today or tomorrow. I don't like really working weekends.
You don't like working?
I don't like working. Yes, you do, Diesel Guy. Of course you do.
My neighbour.
Just email me your name and address, Diesel Guy, and
Dad's
I'll send
Army.
you. Don't worry about that. No worries.
Don't forget Are You Being Served? My favourite.
Yeah, again, these are the programs we grew up with. They're a bit wooden now watching them, but I'd rather watch them than something like Keith Lemon.
He's just vile.
Crude. He started off all right,
All
but everything
sex.
is all about shock value to make other people laugh with crude innuendos, and that's not funny. Comedy is an art, is a skill, and if you listen to some of the old comedians on how hard it is to make people laugh, you'll start to understand. Just making someone's reference to their naughty parts and using the naughty words on a TV show doesn't warrant comedy in my eyes, but that's just me. Sharp media, I hate you, Butler. Times I heard that as a kid at school, bud. Yeah, that was the era of on the buses, and the actor played a role called Stan Butler. I know. Only Fools and Horses. Yeah, timeless. It is timeless, yeah. And also, that was John Sullivan who wrote Only Fools and Horses. Well, he also wrote what was that? The Green Grass of Home. The Green Grass, wasn't it?
Mm.
With John Challis in, who plays Boise. And I started watching again. It's not Only Fools and Horses, but it is funny in its own right, and you can tell it's his writing. Bob Monkhouse, Pete. Yeah, he was a legend. He had a photographic memory apparently, and his comedic juices were quelled or quashed by what he had to do on mainstream TV when he'd done something like Family Fortunes, for example. But if you watched Bob Monkhouse in real life, fantastic brain, and he used to do things with people in the audience and stuff. And I can't remember it. It's probably on YouTube, but yeah, people are so dumbed down when they go on mainstream TV. That's the trouble, you know. So that's it. Keith Lemon toilet humour. Yes, it is. End of. That is bottom line. It is. Yeah, you're right there. Steptoe and Son, Till Death Us Do Part. Yeah, all good programs. The young ones. That was more 90s based, wasn't it? Yeah. Again, now it's vintage. It is quite funny now. At the time, that was against all what the comedians of the 70s and 80s. No, 70s, 60s and 70s. It was 80s, Sharon, wasn't it? Of course it was. Wasn't it?
Mm.
That was the end of the 80s, wasn't it? Yeah. Rock and Chips. Yeah, that's quite funny, Jason. Yeah, that was. I think that was written by John Sullivan as well, wasn't it? With the young Del Boy. It's the young lad who was in the In-Betweeners played Del Boy, didn't he, in that? Yeah? And Rodney, was Rodney in it? Did he play Freddie Robdell?
He played the crew, Froggy.
Freddie the Frog, yeah, Freddie Robdell.
Froggy.
Did you watch Wurzel Gummidge, Martin? Yes, I used to love Wurzel Gummidge as a kid. John Pertwee, and what's her name? Aunt Sally? Oh, God, what's her
Lee
name?
Harris, no.
No. What's her name? Oh.
I've got.
Someone will come up with it.
I'll find out for you.
No, someone will come up with it. Who played Aunt Sally in Wurzel Gummidge? Can't remember. Una Stubbs. That was it. Phoenix Nights Pizza, another one of my favourites. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Blues has just come up and said Una Stubbs. Everyone's coming up with Una Stubbs. Everyone knew it apart from me. Unbelievable.
Oh yeah, you liked the Phoenix Nights, didn't you?
Phoenix Nights, I think it's hilarious.
Oh,
And one of my favourites is Alan Partridge.
Oh.
Aha! She hates it. Everything.
I don't hate it.
Eh?
It's just that because you can't sleep, it's on.
What was I asking you to watch the other? Oh, number.
Yeah, that's no. I'd rather.
Listen.
Can I not have
Could you
opinion?
stop? Yes, you can have an opinion, baby, but you must put your hand up first. Hey, go on, go on.
No, don't want to talk.
Oh,
no,
come on.
No.
She does this.
No.
Come on, baby.
No.
What was that programme?
What you want about?
Would I Lie to You? It was called.
What a load of rubbish.
It's not rubbish, Sharon. It's intellectual satire. Watch it on YouTube. Would I Lie to You? Hilarious. Me and
Not-
Tracy, I put Tracy onto it. She's laughing her head off. We turn around to her. She's snoring her head off.
That's how interesting it was.
Oh, you are awful, Pete. Yeah, Dick Henry, mate. He was funny and all. Again, but they won't do that anymore. They won't do it. Well, 1990 Spy Bugs, best programme. I don't know that one, bud. Did you watch the Tomorrow People? Yes, I used to love that as well. Professionals, yeah, all these programs you're coming out of, as you know, you're probably all the same age bracket there. It's the same as me. Mock of the Week, yeah, that's quite funny as well. Again, satire, isn't it? It's all good stuff. How long have we been going for, Sharon?
54 minutes.
54 minutes. Oh, we've got another half hour to go yet.
We need some more likes, please.
Yeah, how many you got, Sharon?
We got 58 likes.
58? How many people in the house, Sharon?
Oh, 99, it's just dropped.
Oh no, someone's dropped out, Sharon. Yeah, she was.
Oh, back to 100, they've come back.
Una Stubbs was Alf Garnett's daughter in Till Death Us Do Part. Was she the daughter in the film, Sharon? I can't remember.
I can't really remember the film of that Till Death Us Do Part.
Diesel guy, you're 34 years old, are you, bud? Yeah. 34, 44, 54. I'm 20 years older than you then. 21 years older. You're the same. Well, Sharon's 20 years older than you as well.
Okay.
Hey? What's your birthday, baby?
Oh, let's broadcast my age again, shall we?
Unbelievable. Well done, baby. Let's have a look. Thunderbirds, yeah. I think they made the new one, Pete, didn't they? Oh, hello.
I want a sticker for their toolbox.
Moostron 82. Yes, you can,
I
bud.
wonder why they come up in different colours.
I don't know,
I wonder
yeah.
if that means anything.
I don't think so, I'm not sure. Nice one. Yes, bud. Just send your email address. Sorry, not your email address. Send your address and your name to Retrorestore UK, as you can see it on the screen there, at gmail.com. Is that on the screen? Oh, it is on the screen, Chef. Because I can't see that. See, I'm only looking at the streaming software.
Can you not see it in front of you?
Eh? No, I just got the comment section scrolling up. Look.
Yeah, but I can see your Retro Restore.
Yeah, but that's the screen. That's the streaming software, baby. Yeah, that's not YouTube. That's the streaming software.
I wish I was in my sewing room now doing some sewing. Bison's really good, thank you. Back to normal.
Yeah. Animal Magic, Barbara says. Remember that show?
I used to like that.
Used
yeah.
to talk to. What was his name? Johnny Morris, wasn't it? That was it. Yeah. What have we got here? The Clangers, Flintstones. She's only 21 years old. 21, baby. 21. You had blinking 2 kids, didn't you?
Yeah. What you done to me?
What do you mean? What I done to you? You don't need to know what I done to you. To give you 2 kids, Sharon.
Diesel guy loves you, darling. I can understand that. Oh, it's coming.
Knew
now.
how to build a car, Derek says. Was that with that Mark Evans? Was that the bloke? I think he used to do the building the cars on TV. Some TV programs are okay. I'll watch the sort of. But again, they've all been overdone now, like the restoration ones or when people restore something. And they don't actually show you restoring the stuff, do they?
Darling.
I'll show me mistakes and all. Oh, this is another thing.
Oh, here he goes. Rant alert.
Sharon. You know when I done my last car video, when we found the top nut was loose on the strut, someone said to me, you shouldn't work on cars, you're a danger to other people's life by doing that. Do they not realise that I'm showing people what can happen? Do they not realise that I make these videos and I can leave anything out? Do I need to show a top nut and it wasn't left loose, it was a nylock nut, but it had a bit of play in it, so it wasn't ever going to come off because the nylon nut. But they make these, and when I go over and check these people's, when they make a rant at me and they make these stupid comments, I'll go and have a look at their channel, and you know what I normally find? No comment, no subscribers, no nothing. And I reply to this idiot, and he come back and he started swearing at me. And I thought, why are you watching the videos if that's all you can take from the video? You know? And then I just blocked it. I sent him a message. I do get frustrated with these idiots. Share? Pete says it's blanket time. But anyway, that was a little rant. I'm not going to work myself into a frenzy, shall?
Stroke Bison, get through it.
Come on, Bison, come and see. Look, there he is. Look, old Bison. He's back to normal now, and he's a bit warm, Shell.
But it's bloody, it's hot.
It's what? Did you swear, baby?
Nearly. Stop myself. It's hot.
Yes. See, your true colours are coming out now, aren't they?
What's Daddy says about Mummy? Dear baby dog.
Rant free in a live stream. I'm not going to go on about it, but the more popular I think your videos are, the more you're going to get idiots come back. Like the idiot who said about, oh, is there powder coating? Is it food safe? And someone else answered him actually, and he said, look, mate, he restores stuff, and that's going to be a display piece. And he done the rant for me, so I was quite happy with that.
Somebody's asking for Barney.
Mark, it's water off a duck's back. I don't really get annoyed with these people. I'll get disillusioned with these people, let's say, because you don't realise that, or I do realise that people make comments on in their own little world, and you find the less common sense questions that come up is probably less common sense that the person has got.
Give us a song.
Roy's the boy that gives a song. I only sing for money, Roy. I'm not going to sing on here. No. And you're right there. Too many. I've never heard of that term. Sharon's brother uses it a lot. Chris, snowflakes. Can someone tell me what actually is a snowflake? Is it these people that are very fragile and you're easily offended type people? Is that what they are? Because TV, the people who make TV programs tend to cater for the snowflakes, which is why all the programs have got no soul, or there's safety messages in them. You know, like, oh, don't shout. Give me stress, baby. What's he doing up there?
He said Bison can't have all the fame.
He's getting old now.
He's beautiful
Getting
though.
deaf. And I'm sure she's got selective hearing as well.
So
Hey,
have
baby.
you.
Hey?
So have you.
Pete Froud says Pete C is very good. Pete C does the Ford Cortinas. Pete, yeah, I know Pete. We've communicated quite a few times. He keeps threatening to come up and see me when he's passing this way, because he goes all over the country looking for Ford Cortina Mark IIIs. So yeah, I know
He
Pete
won't
C.
find one in this drive.
Eh?
He's wasting his time.
And funny enough, he sent me, when we was out in Cyprus, he told me, he messaged me, Pete, and he said, oh, there's an old Ford Cortina, a yellow one, which he went out, I think he was trying to sort out about buying and all that. Oh no, he went out there, he was in Cyprus, and he saw it. And funny enough, when we went to Cyprus, about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, I think I saw that same Cortina, because the bloke didn't want to sell it to him. And yeah, he done a video on it on his channel when he was out in Cyprus, Pete, if you're interested. Anthony Knight says, anyone born after the late 70s? Well, you got a few people in here, Anthony. We done a little
Barney was. Baby.
age count. Not like, was it last week show or the week before? Finding out the age of the sort of people on the stream and all that, and the majority of them was sort of in between 60 and 30. But there were a few people in like teenagers and stuff like that who watch our live streams, because 9 times out of 10 they've got little like the Clios, the Renault Clios, like a Vauxhall Corsa, for example, a first person's car sort of thing, you know. And they normally find my videos through the Corsa work and the Clio work and the Mini work and stuff like that, which I've done on my YouTube videos, you know. Yeah, Jason was born in 1982. My little beauty. I had an RD 350 in 1982. I've shown that before. And you used to go on the back of it, baby, didn't you? And I used to wheelie up the road with it. She used to hate it. Oh, you watched the one in Cyprus, yeah. As I say, that was the... I'm sure I'll see that one out there as well, Pete, yeah. Wandering Haggis is 40. 1979. See, I see that, 1979, right, and I think, that's 40 years ago. Like, 1978 is when Grease came out. Yeah? And I'm thinking, God, that's 41 years ago. That's unbelievable. Jack goes 31. There we go. So yeah, we've got a good age bracket of all different people here. And sorry, late 50s. Can't help with the 89. Yeah, well, you're late 50s. So I'm mid. Mid to late 50s I am. I'll be 56 in December. Sharon's below mid at the moment, ain't you, baby? You're in the mid. No, the 50,
Watch what you say.
50 plus, baby. We're all in 50 plus. We're all in. You know when you watch the adverts, yeah.
For the over 50s.
When you get over 50s, you get swapped. No, don't mention names. That picks it up sometimes. YouTube.
Sorry. Life in the sun.
Eh? What are you talking about?
I said the other thing. I turned it round to Life in the Sun.
Roy's the boy, 61. You told me you were blinking 58 last week, Roy.
You can't remember.
I don't know what. Yeah, you got blinking old timers disease. You have. Sure, he said he was 58 the other week, Sharon. Oh, it's Matt Martin. Oh, Wandering Agus. Yeah, Matt Martin. Yeah, got you now, bud. Derek is 65 and 3/4. Yeah, again, all in the age bracket. And as you say, you're probably disillusioned too, Derek, watching the telly, watching the rubbish that we have to endure in our. I used to love. You know what I used to love to watch as a kid? Get the yellow pages. Get the not yellow pages. The what's it called? The
Radio Times.
Radio Times and the TV Times, and planning all your Christmas viewing all the way through. Yeah, and you could all your favourite programmes are on. The stuff that made you laugh. It's just rubbish now. Over 50 plus. Exactly, Pete. And the ones that get me, Pete, is when they come in and say, "Oh, do you know you can leave money to?"
Hang on, Roy the Boy's now 58 on Wednesday. He was 61 a minute ago. Oh no, 1961. That's what you say. Soppy.
You forgot to put I am 1960. No, what was it? I am 58. I thought you. Oh, I got you,
Happy
Roy.
birthday for Wednesday, Roy.
Wednesday, yeah. See now we was talking about that. He's thrown me. I forgot. I can't think what I was saying, Sharon.
I can't because I wasn't actually listening to you.
First car mark was a Triumph Dolomite. What one was it? Was it a 1500 or an 1850? I'd like to know that. And what year was it? Gullet 125, Fiesta Mark 1 1300. Love that. Yeah, the Mark 1s were nice little motors, them. Yeah, he mostly watches YouTube, Derek, as I said. Most of us do now. And now they changed the blinking laws in the country now, whereas if you're streaming live stream stuff, you've got to have a TV licence and all that rubbish in it. That's got to be only a matter of time before. But you think everybody in the UK, near enough everybody, I don't know what the percentage is, it'd be very, very high, has to pay the TV licence. You know? And we're all disillusioned with the TV, but the trouble is why there's no mechanics for everybody to get together and say enough's enough. There's no network of organisation that can do that. Everyone just keeps on paying it because they target you one at a time. If you don't pay the TV licence, they send people around to your house. It's like saying, why do they do that? Because it's a regular money coming in every week, every year. A lump sum of money going to whoever it is, TV companies. But there you go. It's not like you find, if you suddenly decide that you want to change car insurance companies, or you sell your car and you don't want car insurance anymore, they don't send a bloke round to your house to say, well, we're just checking whether or not you've got a car or not, do they? So why do the TV people do that? Makes you wonder. I can't answer it on here. There's too much to speak about that, but there's plenty of information on that on YouTube. Hillman Avenger was Tracy and Brad's first car. Yeah, John, exactly the same as council tax, exactly right. Andrew, just don't pay it. Yeah, lots of people, there's lots of videos on YouTube of people doing that. I've seen all that, I'm aware of all that. Repeats on TV but can't repeat the licence. Yeah. Ranting coming on. No, it's not a rant, it's just an observation, Jason, to be honest with you. I stopped paying that tax 17 years ago. Yeah, you got to stick with it, but you got to probably go through a lot of crap before they leave you alone, Andrew. But sending someone around your house, it's ludicrous. Yeah, it's easier said than done, John. If you're delusional with stop TV stop paying the licence. It's not that simple, unfortunately. As you say, I don't want people coming around here. I know what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, yes. But we still do watch it through habit. So, you know, there are still some programmes which I like to watch on TV, but obviously the majority is just basically not to my liking anymore. Do you remember the Avenger Tiger, Derek says. No, what is that, Del? I'm not sure, buddy. Did you have any free will cars, or did you have anything to do with Bond Bugs or Robin Reliant? Who are you talking about there? Fun with things to do with tech. I've got a free-wheeler at the moment, as you probably know. I love old Fords. Diesel guy says yes. I love old Fords too. New Fords, I haven't got time. Well, new cars in general, I haven't really got much time for. But old Fords you can work on, yeah. Cortinas, Granadas, Escorts, Fiestas, all that sort of stuff. Sierras, all the old tech basically. Yes, I've got a free-wheeler. You should probably know that. I don't know whether you do know that. I've got a Reliant Regal, which I'm converted to a trotter van, which plenty of videos on my channel. Do you remember Wandering Haggis? Do you remember the joke the BBC made with TV licence that they had spy vans to see if it was watching? Yes, that was all rubbish. That wasn't it. TV detector vans can't tell what you're watching and if you're online, as they promoted it at the time. That was bogus to get people to carry on paying. That was. Yeah, Alan says all the old Fords. It's like everything, Alan. About whether it's cars, whether it's motorcycles, mopeds, anything like that. Anything that is retro and can be restored has been capitalised by big money people now, and it's been exploited. And what that tends to do, it shoots the prices of these things up, and it gets beyond yours and mine reach. A Ford Escort now, for example, a Mark 1 Escort is something like £30,000 to £50,000. You know, it's ridiculous money. And it's exactly the same with the motorcycles. A little moped of the 70s or 80s, you're looking at £4,000 now. A motorcycle like a 250 or 350 is between 8 and 10 or 15 grand even of that era. And as a result of that, when you do eventually find them which need restoring and they're in unrestored condition, the people who are selling them go onto eBay, they see what they're worth or what the perceived value is, and they price their one, and that sends the prices up and up and up. And it's the same with everything now. The football clubs, exactly the same. The people earning out of the football clubs are the business people who've bought the clubs and who exploit every penny. Sure, the players are getting a lot of money now, but that's just a group of 30 odd people in a massive organisation who they pay because they're front line, so to speak. Probably too much money, but when they work their books or they do their accounts, a lot of these companies are running in debt, and the people who own the clubs are siphoning off, in my opinion, purely my opinion, siphoning off the money and not having the responsibility when the club folds up because of the rules of business, where you can dive out of your responsibility financially by calling something a limited company or whatever and just putting yourself down as an employee. But anyway, that's a whole another thing. I don't really want to go into that. It's all negative. Let's have a look here. The Avenger Tiger was a 1725 with twin Strombergs. They were only made in yellow. I didn't know that. I know. Yeah. No, I didn't know that one. I've never heard of one of them, Derek. To be honest with you, probably quite rare. I would have thought. I'm currently getting a 1989 Harley Sportster back on the road, but I'm doing it for me as a first bike. It's been sat in a garage for 9 years. Well, that's right. If you're doing it for yourself, like a lot of restoration stuff, people say to me all the time, "Oh, you restore these lawnmowers that you find in bushes. You have to weld them up and this. You put so many hours in, and the equipment that you repair them with, like welders and grinders and this, that, the other, and it's only going to be worth about £80 or $80 or whatever. What a waste of time! And your hours, if you measure your hours out, probably cost you thousands of pounds. So if you would have paid for that gear or the equipment, no, I'm not in the money way of thinking. That's the way the system teaches it to be in. I mean, I do what I want to do when I want to do it. System.
Oh, we know that.
Don't we, baby?
Yes, you do.
And you do, baby.
Yeah,
But I come out of regular employment in 2005, when I finished a full-time job after being in the system all them years. And I say that it took me a good 5 years to get out of the things that you normally do or the things that you look at. Having a brand new car is of no importance of me whatsoever. Repairing stuff rather than buying new is, again, I don't. Some people need to buy new stuff all the time. Some people like to constantly update their house. It doesn't matter. That's materialistic things. It doesn't really matter to me, you know. But when things come up, I'll fix them. If it takes me 2 days to fix something, instead of going out and buying something, I'll fix it. It's not a
I'm going
problem.
to do this to my daughter.
Go on, here we go.
But when you watch this back later, drip, drip,
Right.
drip,
Okay, listen to this
drip,
one. Right, I know what
drip.
she's on about.
drip, driving
See that?
me mad.
In the kitchen, right, listen. We've got a sink unit, obviously.
Most kitchens have them.
Watch out. Oh, here we go. She's off. Look, here we go. Right. What was the problem with the taps before that?
I actually can't remember.
Oh, no, the
It
spout
broke and it was
Yeah.
leaking.
Oh, here we go. Look. Oh, show, look at this. Look. Fergus.
That's towards what he's talking about.
Right. Fergus has just given us a little tip there. Thanks, Fergus. €10.99. I'll take it. I'll take it in Ireland, Fergus. Thanks for that, Ferg. Drop us an email, Fergus, with your name and address, and I'll put you one of our stickers in the post, bud. Greatly. Would that be Southern Ireland, wouldn't it? Yeah, you'd be. If it's euros, it's Southern Ireland, isn't it? Am I right there? Thanks for that, Fergus. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
So these old taps, we've had them in for 17 years. The ones before this one, Sharon. And it's one of those ones what comes up with an arm, and then it comes out, and then water drips, like, so you can swing it from bolt to bolt. It's a double bowl thing we got, like, you know. And a whole corrosion developed on the side of the spout, so it used to shoot out water. So I taped it up. Shall?
And he used to open up it like that.
Yeah. Then it started. Anyway, it corroded all the way through, and the spout fell off.
Yeah.
So we had to go out and get some new ones. So we went down B&Q.
No, we didn't.
Where did we go?
I've got that on eBay because I got fed up
Sorry.
with you.
eBay.
And I didn't know what I was looking at. In
No,
fairness.
she bought a set of taps. How much they cost?
I can't remember now, Martin.
Same sort of thing, but these were chrome
Because
ones.
I brought these when the leak first started, but you said no, I'll tape it. No, I'll leave it. So that was
We
like
had-
that for
we
about
had-
3-4 years.
We had the new taps in a box for about 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
And anyone who's worked on a sink before would know to get underneath a sink, take all the gear out, get up to the taps once they've... Oh, it's a nightmare. Then not only that, then you've got to convert, because when that was installed originally, it was installed with 15mm copper pipes, and all the new taps now have got them little micro bore pipes on, so you've got to adapt them and all that. So I put it off until it collapsed and failed. Put the new taps in after how many months?
No, it's been a while, Martin. It's been over a couple of years now.
No, it
been.
hasn't, Sharon.
Yeah. Where do you live?
I live here with you, baby.
Well, it's been over a couple of years them taps have been in.
Have they?
Christ's sake.
If I would have done a video on it, I would have known, Sharon.
No, these taps are no more than 100. They're off of eBay.
No, they're cheap. Well, I think she paid about 34 quid for them, something
Could
like
have
that.
been something like that.
So
yeah.
I put them in. I got all the gear out. Why does she buy? Listen, 10 bottles of blinking something, and stores them in under the sink.
He's on about bleach.
And then
Because you buy 2 for a pound.
I'll go. Oh, where's the washing up liquid? Oh yeah, I've got to get some.
What's
Get 2 double washing up liquid,
I
Sharon.
do. I have a store of them. Shut up.
What?
I have a stock of washing up liquid. Very rarely do I run out of that. So no, I'm not having
Well, every time I go to wash my hands, Shad, there's no washing up liquid there,
it's
baby.
called using them, you should use your eyes and you'd see it.
Yeah,
What?
that
Anyway,
was a death stare there you had.
it doesn't bother me. What about the taps? When are we getting them fixed?
Eh? I put the new taps in, folks, right? And after, I don't know, how long?
About a couple of years.
They started to drip again, right? Now, those of you who know anything about plumbing or who knows about taps, what you used to do, you used to undo the tap, take it off, don't do the little nut, take the washer off, and if you haven't got a new washer, you can turn the old one round, right? Put that in, well, put it back, and you can use one washer twice, right? These new taps, you take the top off, the tap top, oh, what's this thing in it? There's a rim of plastic in there and a ceramic thing. So they haven't got a washer anymore, it's ceramic, right? Anyway, so there's... We was in the superstore and I found a replacement tap top. So I bought the whole thing. It looked the same. Of course, you get it in. It's a different brand. It doesn't work. So I had to put the new one in. I went, but no, we went back. I took it back. Sorry, I took it back. Got the right one. Put it back in, and it was all right. After about 3 or 4 days, it started leaking again. So it's not the tap top which I bought. It's the thing. I know you can get a tap cutter, a reseating. I shouldn't have to buy all this stuff. So I've left it, and it's been dripping now for how long?
Oh, months.
Months.
It's
I
really
refuse.
affecting me.
I refuse to repair it again after I've gone through all that effort. Right? Listen, Shep. I've told you this, baby. I'm happy with it dripping, but it does her nutting.
Tracy couldn't believe when she got here. She says, "Mother, is that tap still dripping?" She's been in Cyprus for 6 months, and that's the first thing she picked up on when she walked in. I said, "Well, yeah, it's got to be a good couple of years before your father does anything." Now, if I could change a tap, I'd do it myself.
I wish you'd change the blinking record.
Well, if you do it, the record will end.
Boy, boy, get a plumber in.
I've got one sat there.
Right, I'll do everything, mate, as you probably know yourself. You know what I do now? Well, I'll tell you what, listen. You know the old lever toilets? Well, every now and again, the arm breaks, don't you? You know the low system, the arm breaks. So
This is the house that Jack built.
No, it happens in everybody's house, Sharon. I'll take the lid off, I'll get a coat hanger, and it's the little wire that melts. It rusts and corrodes, and it snaps. The little U wire, remember, like that C wire, isn't it? Like that sort of thing. And I'll make a new one. I've had the same coat hanger since we moved in, Sharon. You don't know this because I do this. And the coat hanger start like that, like triangle, isn't it? Like that. That coat hanger, I used to stick it behind the back of the toilet, put the toilet lid back on, and you wouldn't know the coat hanger was there. And when it goes again, after about 2 or 3 years, I'll take the top off, I'll pull the coat hanger out, the bit of broken metal that I'll pull out, I'll get the side cutters, I'll cut a bit of coat hanger off about that length, I'll bend 2 new ends on it, and I'll put it back in, link it up, and it works again for another 3 or 4 years, or 2 or 3 years. That one coat hanger lasts us 16, 17 years. How about that? So you don't know that? That's
Just
maintenance.
stop the dripping tap.
That's maintenance.
There's a water shortage.
Oh, it is, yeah. It says Ireland Fergus. I can't. You can do an Irish accent, so go on. Say hello, Fergus. How are you doing?
Hello, Ferguson. How are you doing?
There, how about that? She's a Reardon. Isn't you, baby?
Reardon, yeah.
Reardon.
Nanny Ryan.
Ryans and Reardons, lots of Irish. I've got lots of Irish in me as well, Sharon.
Apparently my nan was related, I can't remember now, to Walt Disney.
There you go. And someone said, don't take the mickey. Hey? They don't make coat hangers like they used to.
In fact, you can't really get them wire coat hangers now, can you?
Oh no, it's probably health and safety, Sharon. Unbelievable. Oh, hello, Old School and Pebble Travels. Hello, Martin and Sharon from Perth, Western Australia.
Are they new?
Yes. Hold on, shout. 3. Is it 3 o'clock in the morning there?
Can't be.
I bet it is. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning there. Your first car was an S1 RS Turbo. 18 years, you still got it after all that time. Wow, nice one. Funky, yeah, you are a bit late, bud. You'll have to watch it over again when you go to bed at night, mate.
Yeah, I didn't send you to sleep.
I watch live streams when I go to bed, and as you say, they send me to sleep. Coat hangers is a car aerial, yeah. I think we've all done that if we come up in the 70s and 80s. Can you restore a coat hanger next?
You can't
I'll
do
tell you what,
traps.
I'd like to do that actually. That'd be quite funny, that, wouldn't it? Polish it up and all that. And
Outback Final said it's 12:23 Sydney time.
you might have given me an idea. I might be able to do a viral video with that. Watch this space, Mark. I'll have a look. That might be a good idea, mate. So something so trivial, you know. Trivial restorations. I don't know. Use piano wire for permanent repair. Andrew says. Yeah, well the trouble is I ain't got my piano. I use what comes to hand 9 times out of 10. You know, and a lot of people are very good at giving out to, oh, you should use this or you should use that. What was that noise, Sharon?
Dog.
You're having a laugh, aren't you? I hope that ain't come out on the. I hope that ain't come out on the speaker, Sharon. How can you do that live, baby? Hey, what are you hiding for? You know why she's hiding, don't you? Oh, shut. Get out. Go. Get me blinking mask on, look. She's dropped something. I don't think it was a clanger. Go away, Sharon. That's terrible. What for? Out of all the times you could have done that, you chose live stream. Scottish biker did say yes, it did. Barbara's heard it. Windy City. Oh, come here now. Come over here, Sharon. Come over here now.
I'm too embarrassed.
Get over here now. Get over there. You're going to face your fucking... Oh, face your public. Say sorry. Look at them now.
Sorry.
Look. What a disgusting...
It's nature. Sorry.
Did she? Yeah. She's let the cat out the back door.
It was the dog.
I thought it was the chair creaking.
It was.
Don't come out, Sharon. Chair creaking don't stink.
Dogs do.
What a thing to do on a live stream. Unbelievable. Mark, eh?
It's got 118 people watching now.
You got how many?
It's gone viral.
It's gone viral. Martin, has Lee got his own YouTube channel? Yes, he has. It's called Nostalgic Tube.
Oh.
Nostalgic Tube. That's all I can say there, baby. That's a terrible thing, Sharon.
I'm not coming on here
Don't
anymore.
like, eh?
I'm not coming on here
No,
anymore.
don't. It's not that you don't want to come on here.
Embarrassing.
Sharon, don't fart on here. Right? Isn't it funny? Is that toilet humour? Thing is, if she wouldn't have laughed, right? I can't remember who it was. I thought it could have been the chair squeaking, but I looked round like that, and then she continued it.
That's it. Wherever you be, let your wind blow free.
I don't want
I'm
to.
only human.
I don't want to say what I've done the other day. Hey, hey. Oh,
Yeah, tell them.
I can't tell him that,
That's
Sharon.
hysterical.
Sharon, I had a condition that day. It comes to you when you get over 50, I'm sure. That's a TV blinking advert they should put on. What happens when you get over 50?
My thumping
Hey, you always thumping.
head. Oh.
Can't believe it,
Tell
Sharon.
them.
What?
Because I've embarrassed myself 100%.
I embarrassed myself the other day as well, folks. I can't tell you that, Sharon.
He did, Pete Francis.
What's that?
Got caught short. Toby calf.
All right, Sharon.
Our poor daughter.
You should be sharing stuff like this, Sharon. Hey? I won't. What are they saying here? payback for the haters. Yes, it was.
No, I was sitting on my side like that. Anyway, I didn't even think. Stacey.
Hey?
Stacey's there.
We went to Toby Carvery the other day. Me,
This is
Sharon,
better than me.
Sharon, and Tracy. What happened, Sharon? I can't say it.
Well, Tracy said one thing she misses out in sight. It's a good Sunday roast. She said, "Please, can we have a Toby Carvery?" So I said, "All right then."
We took that.
So mine always goes up first. As soon as he gets there, he's got to be
I
there.
like the big plate. You know the oval plate.
He has to supersise it. So
As you do.
he goes up there. With me, I'm quite a slow eater anyway. So Tracy's just gone and got hers because with James. So we're just sitting down eating. Mine's nearly finished this one. We're still eating.
Sharon, can I just say something?
What?
All I can hear is a noise.
And then
Slow down, you're getting excited, baby. Tell
And
the
then-
story so they can all hear it.
So then we're all eating. Martin's finished. Then I heard this rip sound. I said,
Listen to this.
"Oh my God, have you ripped your trousers?" No, he said, "It's worse than that." And Tracy looked at him and I went, "Well, what?" Tracy went, "You've yourself, haven't you?"
Could you say it a different way?
So he said, "Yes." And as he got up from the chair, now he never wears grey tracksuit bottoms. We bought these for
Now you
holiday.
can see why I dress in
Of course,
black.
he had them on. As he's got up to walk away.
It was like I got a number 1 on my back, but it slipped down.
I went, "Oh my God." So he's turned and sort of walked out the other way. But good wife that I am, while he's upstairs, I've left well, he put me off my dinner actually because of the vision that I see. And I said, I went over to the shop, bought him some box of shorts and tracksuit box. I thought, he can't stay like that because it's embarrassing.
Just follow up. It's not just saying that happened, Shout. I'd had a dicky tummy, if you could say, for about 3 or 4 days, and you shouldn't go out. You should be confined to quarters. And I went to lift myself up to
Thumbs up
move.
for Martin.
It needed thumbs up. I could have done with that thumbs up. It's like the little boy in the dike, isn't it? But the thing what embarrassed me was, we had this roast in front of us, right? And we're sitting there, just lovely. And anyone who knows, if they've had a dicky stomach and let's call it, I won't call it the word, we'll call it the Tom Tits.
Martin Drew.
That's
mate.
rhyming slang, yeah? If you've got that, you know it can just happen at any time. And I went to shift myself like that by moving myself up. And when you tense your body up sometimes, your safety valve opens. And the safety valve opened. And I knew straight away to clench, right? This happens. So I clenched, but
Isn't it awful getting old?
obviously it was too late. Then I've got the situation, what do I do now? I've got to tell these people I'm sitting out enjoying a lovely roast dinner with what's just happened. So I let it out, but I didn't want to say it. I didn't say what I did. I let them guess. Because that way, it's less of a shock. It's not as offensive.
Dump valve.
Exactly, right? But now, I've got to get, and I see their faces, and Tracy actually made the manoeuvre. Well, it's put me right off that. She pushed her plate away. And now, don't forget I've got beige coloured bottoms on,
Grey love.
which I never have, but I was going out. I was living it up. I've got to get from down where I'm sitting, across a sliding bench, seat, and then I've got to get from a room full of people eating in the restaurant,
Up the stairs.
up a spiral staircase, and then into a cubicle, right? As I've got out and I'm starting to walk, I don't know what's happened behind, do I? I don't know that things are on show. Things can...
But we awful, the pair of us. What's that?
They've said we can see it. So I've gone like this. Move back, baby. I've gone like this. So
I'm mortified by what's
I've
happened.
got a number 1 down there on show. So I'm doing this to try and stop people from looking.
They're getting
And I start skipping a little bit. I'm probably drawing more attention to myself. And I run up this spiral staircase, and of course, these things happen. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, Sharon.
No, I'm really disgusted in myself what I've done.
And that all come from you doing what you've done. And we was talking about toilet humour earlier on with Keith Lemon and all that.
We've done it.
That's real life toilet humour. That's not there to make you chuckle. That happened. And we're sharing it with you. I didn't want to share that with you, but... Hey? Demonetised now. No, I've not said any naughty words.
Oh my God, you couldn't write it.
Well, it's true.
It's life.
It's true. And one rule here is, and I bought the mill, so didn't I? I bought the mill,
Yeah.
so I paid back. I got my own, like, helped them out. I was going to make them pay for each other, but I thought I've done this now. It's ruined her mill, Tracy. She's come all the way from Cyprus for a Toby carvery, and I've done that. But Sharon done the decent thing. She went out and she bought me a choice of trousers. She bought me black or cream, didn't you, Sharon?
Grey. Where'd you keep getting
Grey.
cream from?
Grey.
It's grey.
Grey, rather. And I made sure I put the black ones on this time, because it did happen again. Not like that. We was out shopping still. I still had about another 2 or 3 hours, and it nearly happened again in another shop. But we can't laugh at people's when they're not well, Sharon.
No.
But
No,
you,
we didn't stay for dessert. We never do, actually.
I wanted the mousse.
We only ever have a dinner.
I wanted a chocolate mousse, but that put that on the back burner, didn't it? On that bum note, how long have we been going for?
95 minutes.
What's that? That's it. We've done our 1 hour and a half then, people.
What's that? Yeah,
Well, I hope you enjoyed this. What's that?
Somebody booked themselves getting off my bike at a customer's house. Once had to ride 600.
See, I brought it up. We've probably all done it.
You lied if you say you haven't, I think, and I'm sure everybody has.
Anthony says, I'm 57 and some days I can't leave the house. Oh, see, this is reality TV, isn't it? Not the bleating rubbish you watch on telly.
Stacey's going to give you some of Olivia's pay.
I'll tell you what's done it. I'll tell you exactly what's done it, Sharon. Fast food. Because we've had a holiday a couple of weeks, we've had a lot of bleating junk food, processed crap, which I don't normally eat. And that's played havoc with my goggles inside. What is it called? Intestines.
Why the boys doing this at 2 o'clock tomorrow? Well, we hope you have some little incidents like we've had today.
Yeah. All right, Roy. Well, I'll be tuning into yours anyway. I might pop along. I don't know. Don't know.
Oh, I hope you're breathing all right, Diesel guy.
What's that, breathe? Breathe what?
Made me giggle so much I couldn't breathe.
Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed this little lot. It's a crappy way to finish it, I know, but...
Oh, it was a laugh. Top end's going.
I'm going the top end. You're doing the bottom end. I'm doing the top end, Sharon.
Please don't mention that anymore.
Oh, pardon me.
Do you know what? The sad thing is, tonight he's going to be listening to this back in telly in the bedroom, and he's going to say, "Listen to this," and he's going to make me listen to it over again. And I
No.
No.
I like looking at when I play this back, like in the night when I
You'll
go to
play
bed.
me my musical sound back. I know you will.
Yeah, but Shell, I like reading the comment section. When I say so, they put some funny stuff in there, Shell. They really do. You are a lot of funny people
I'm glad
out there.
you've all had a good laugh at our little episodes.
All right then, folks. Well, we better go before we go. I'd just like to say thank you very much for coming along.
Please like, share, and subscribe. Those
Yeah, hit the old like button as well there if you like it. If not, don't.
Other people too, because today's a very good one. With bodily function.
What's my favourite beer? I don't drink beer anymore, but I haven't drunk for about 5 or 6 years now. But I was always drinking cider. Cider was my chosen tipple, and I used to drink gallons of the blinking stuff. But I haven't drank for 5 or so years now. Right speaker is fuzzy. Yeah, I've got to sort that out, Gary. You know that. Anyway, folks, Sharon,
bye-bye now.
we'll see you all later, folks, and we'll see you next week on our live stream every Wednesday. What am I saying? Every Saturday at 2 p.m.
Yeah,
in
he
the
does
afternoon.
it Saturday at 2, so don't go shopping.
So we'll see you again next week on our live stream. Keep your eyes out for our Retro Hacks channel, and also throughout the week we'll be doing some car repairs on the cars which we've got, obviously, as you know that. And yeah, I'll try and get everything working properly next week so I can show you some pictures and stuff like that anyway. Anyway, bye folks, see you for now, and if I don't see you for a week, I'll see you through the window.
Bye.
Bye for now.